Good morning. Today my lecture is torque slip characteristics of three-phase induction machine. Torque slip characteristics of three-phase induction machine. The curve obtained by plotting torque produced against the slip from s equal to 1 at starting position to s equal to 0 at synchronous speed is called torque slip characteristics of induction motor. We know the torque equation. Torque is directly proportional to S e2 square r2 divided by r2 square plus s x2 square, where s is the slip, e2 will be the induced EMF per phase at standstill, and r2 is the resistance, rotor resistance per phase at standstill, and sx2 will be the rotor reactance per phase at running condition. If the constant supply voltage, then E2 is constant, then torque equation will be S into R2 by R2 square plus Sx2 square. So from this slide what you are understanding, the torque slip characteristics will be called as the curve obtained by plotting a torque value produced against a slip from S equal to 1 to S equal to 0. Now by using this equation we are going to find out the torque slip characteristics curve. So the torque slip characteristics curve have two slip regions. The first one will be the low slip region, second one is high slip region. Low slip region means in low slip region S is very small. Then the inductive reactance, that is the rotor reactance per phase at running Sx2 square is so small as compared to the resistance. So therefore the reactance value will be neglected. Okay, so this is a torque slip curve, and the x-axis will be the slip and the y-axis will be the torque. So the value starts from s equal to 0 to s equal to 1. This s equal to 0 is the starting position, s equal to 1 will be the synchronous speed position. So when s equal to 0, the synchronous speed n equal to ns, that is the rotor speed equal to synchronous speed. But when s equal to 1, the rotor speed will be 0. Rotor speed will be 0. So the low slip region means it starts from 0 to SM. Okay, 0. This straight line. Okay, this straight line call it as the low slip region. Okay, it's increasing. Okay, it starts from 0 position and it will be slightly, it will be increased like a straight line. Okay, it will be a straight line till s equal to sm. Okay, till it will be s equal to sm. So in this the R2 is constant, therefore the torque is directly proportional to s. Okay, in low slip region the torque is directly proportional to slip. So the load increases. If the load increases, then the speed value, if the load increases, then the speed will be decreases. Okay, speed decreases, therefore it will be increasing in the slip. Okay, therefore increasing in the slip. So this increasing, if the slip value increases, then the torque is also be increasing. Okay, the torque is also be increasing, which satisfy the load demand. So in this graph is a straight line. Okay, this straight line called as, okay, low slip region at n equal to ns. Okay, so at s equal to 0, the value will be n equal to ns. So during this position the torque value will be 0. The torque is 0. Okay, the torque is 0. So as no torque is generated, at n equal to 0, that is at s equal to 0, there is no torque. The torque value will be 0. Therefore the motor stops if it try to achieve the synchronous speed. So the torque increasing in the region of low slip values. Okay, low slip value. So in low slip region I have mentioned the 0 to a. Okay, this 0 to a will be the stable region and a to b will be the unstable region. Okay, so 0 to a will be a straight line and a to b will be a hyperbola. Okay, hyperbola region, that is nothing but high slip region. Okay, the second one call it as high slip region. So in high slip region the s value is high, that is the slip value is approaching to 1, then the resistance value will be so small as compared to the reactance. Therefore, resistance can be neglected. That is, in low slip region, inductive reactance value is very small as compared to resistance. Therefore, inductive reactance has neglected. But in high slip region, the resistance is so small as compared to the reactance. Therefore, resistance can be neglected. High slip region means the A to B. Okay, A to B will be called as high slip region, and S equal to Sm to S equal to 1. That is nothing but also high slip region. So here the R2 and X2 will be constant. Therefore, the torque is inversely proportional to slip. So hence in high slip region, the torque is inversely proportional to slip. Hence in nature it will be called as rectangular hyperbola. Okay, this curve A to B called as rectangular hyperbola curve. Okay, in low slip region 0 to A will be a straight line, but in high slip region A to B called as rectangular hyperbola. So therefore, if the load increases, the load demand increases, but the speed value will be decreases. Speed is decreases. You see, the speed is decreases to 0. So therefore, the slip value will be increased. So in high slip region, the torque decreases as slip increases. You see, in the high slip, this is nothing but high slip region. The torque value Tm will be decreases. Okay, Tm will be decreases due to extra loading effect. Okay, the speed further decreases and continues to rotate at any point in this high slip region. So this region will be unstable region. Okay, 0 to A will be the low slip region, that is stable region, but A to B will be the high slip region, that is nothing but unstable region. So in this graph, at n equal to ns, at n equal to ns, s equal to 0, hence t equal to 0. That is nothing but in low slip. But in high slip, s equal to 1, n equal to 0. So as no torque is generated at n equal to ns, so motor stops if you try to achieve synchronous speed. Torque increasing in this region. There are three types of torque are available in this graph. So one is nothing but a full load torque. When the load of the motor increases, torque produced increases as speed decreases and slip increases. So this increasing in the torque demand is satisfied by drawing the more current from the supply. What is full load torque? Full load torque means TFL. Okay, TFL, this middle position. Okay, it will be act between the starting torque to maximum torque. Okay. When the current increases due to heat produced, temperature rises within the limit. Such full load point is shown at point C. Okay, full load point is shown as point C. At S equal to Sm, there will be another torque. That is nothing but maximum full load torque is produced. If the motor is operated for longer duration from point C to B, longer duration, then possibility of damage of winding insulation. Normally, when the motor is running for very high speed or very long period, automatically the heat will be produced in the machine. Where the heat is produced, it is produced in the winding insulation. So it is possible for damage the entire motor. So the region OC up to full load condition allow motor operate continuously and safely from the temperature point of view. The breakdown torque is also called as maximum. That is, then it will be increased to C to A. It will be called it as maximum torque, or we can say it will be a breakdown torque. So torque slip characteristics have two parts. One is this straight line, call it as stable. So in stable operations there are three torques are produced, two torques are produced. One is full load torque, another one is maximum torque. Okay, in unstable region, in rectangular hyperbola, there will be a starting torque is produced at point B. The torque developed by the motor at S equal to 1 is known as starting torque. Okay, well, if you take a slip ring induction motor, the starting torque can be increased in case of slip ring induction motor by inserting a resistance in each phase of the rotor winding at start. Okay, so this is a torque slip characteristic showing a starting region, starting braking region and generating region. okay, at generating region. When the slip rise in the region, when the slip rise in the region from 0 to 1, 0 to 1, that is when 0 is less than or equal to s, less than or equal to 1, the machine runs as a motor which is developed in normal operation. The rotation of the rotor is in direction of rotating and is developed by a stator current. In this region, it takes electrical power from supply lines and supply mechanical power output. The rotor speed and the corresponding torque are in the same direction. Okay, when the slip value will be greater than 1, then the machine operating as braking mode. The motor is rotated in opposite direction to that of rotating field. Okay, in practical cases, if you change the sequence of supply line, okay, instead of giving RYB, if you give RBY, automatically the sequence will be changes. If you give the sequence, then the machine will be running in opposite direction. So this comes to motor comes to quick stop under the influence of counter torque, which produces braking action. So when the machine will be running in opposite direction, automatically we have to apply the braking. So this method by which motor comes to rest, because if you apply the brake, then the motor will comes to rest. This is known as plugging. Okay, so only care we have to take it, the stator must be disconnected from the supply to avoid the rotor in the opposite direction. Okay, so to run the machine, if act as a generator, the slip value will be less than 0, then it is negative. The negative slip indicates the rotor is running at a speed above the synchronous speed. Okay, rotor is running the speed above. For example, the ns will be 1500 rpm, but the nr value will be 1600 rpm, means it is very high because nr is greater than ns. So then the machine act as a generator. So when the machine acts as a generator, it takes mechanical energy and supply electrical energy, because generator means what it does, it converts mechanical into generator. So when the machine acts as a generator, when the rotor speed, that is nr value, is greater than ns, then the machine acts as a generator. So thus negative slip generating action takes place, and the nature of torque slip characteristics which reverses in generating region. Okay, so that's why this one I have mentioned it. Okay, motoring region means 0 is less than s, less than or equal to 1. Braking region means s is greater than 1, that is the slip value will be greater than 1. In braking region, if you apply the brake, there will be a plugging option will be taken, because the motor comes to rest, so that is known as plugging. In generating region, what happened, the nr value will be greater than ns. Okay, greater than n, so the slip value will be less than 0, so it is negative. So in this, the machine acts as a generator. It takes mechanical energy and supply electrical energy from the stator. Okay, thank you.